All right, folks. UMR, we're going to keep the horror fest rolling. Right now, we got Final Destination in 3D. All right. This is the fourth installment of this series dealing with, of course, kids eluding death, but ultimately being hunted and viciously killed by death himself.
You know what it is. Final Destination. 4, 3, I don't know which one it is. But you know what this is. This is DQ's Hot Clips. Take it to the clip.
We have to get out of here. We're all gonna die, all right? There's gonna be a crash.
Have you lost your mind?
All right. Final Destination is in 3D. This is the fourth installment of this series. Listen. Everybody out here, you know the storyline. The teenager has the premonition that they're gonna die and their friend's getting killed. And then they tell them, let's get out of here so we don't get killed. The first one was the airplane. Right. 3 was the roller coaster.
And the car crash.
Everybody knows the story. And then it's like death has to take his revenge no matter what.
Right.
And it was such a great concept when it started.
The first time.
My problem with this is that now the whole mystery behind what's happening, death coming to get him, all of that is gone now.
Right.
So you don't feel the same when you watch it.
It's like one big long movie. It's the same thing every time. It's like they back themselves into a corner, like a raccoon, and they're trying to fight out. He can't fight out. He's trying to fight out. He can't fight out. Why? Because it's the same raccoon. It's the same raccoon in the first one. It's the same raccoon in this one. I have no idea what that has to do with this movie, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
But you know what my whole point is about this is the formula is still right. If this was the first time we'd ever seen this, it probably still would be pretty good. However, one of the things that I saw in this that I didn't like was, number one, the mystery's gone. So now it's like ho-hum. It's the whole jigsaw thing.
Yep. It's just like Saw.
The killer is, number one, Bobby Campo, who's the star in this, who's having the visions, he's not as strong as the previous actors.
Right.
So it's kind of not believable.
Right.
Then he's got his little girlfriend, Chanel Von Satin. Right. She's not believable. And then they don't even really look like a real couple.
It would have been hot is if these cats would have kept on the series and they're still trying to elude death and different things are happening. It's the same people that we identified with from the first time.
Right.
And they were doing something.
Drawing some connections.
And it's the same people, and each time they're getting better and better, fighting it or finding out a way to stop it. But them going to different teenagers and it's happening in the same town or down near you and all that other crap, and they're going to see it.
And my problem is, Mikato Williamson, my man from Bubba, from Forrest Gump. I know you hate that.
Bubblegum shrimp, bubblegum.
But you know what? He's a solid actor.
He is.
And he's the only one in this movie that can act.
Yeah.
So it's annoying, number one, you've got a storyline that you already know, backwards and forwards, so there's no mystery. Mm-hmm. And then you got poor actors, so then you're going, where am I going with this?
Right. And they're trying to dream up more elaborate deaths. And it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's backed himself into a corner.
You know what?
Think that
the only thing to me that David R. Ellis did, who's the director of this movie, is what he did was the racetrack scene in the very beginning and all the killings is awesome.
Right.
That signature Final Destination, come in with a bang.
Right.
And a few of the killing scenes are pretty rough.
Right.
But overall, it just seemed like a watered-down version of the previous ones.
Exactly.
To me.
And let me tell you one thing right now, and this is the main point. If you don't see this in 3D, you are screwed because it is going to be trash.
And
if
my
it's
whole
regular.
thing is, I didn't really see so much that made me feel like the 3D made the movie.
But it made you want to go in there. You got your glasses on, you're feeling good. You're waiting for the parts.
Yeah, but then
at least it's giving you something else
yeah, but
to
I
look
got these
forward
little
to.
glasses on. I can't really see. I'm knocking my popcorn over. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm looking around. I don't know.
Listen, go see that 3D. Don't play yourself. I don't know what he's talking about. Go see that 3D.
But you know what? I think the strong opening, and then you had some pretty solid killings in between to try and bring it home, was what he was looking for.
Right.
David R. Ellis, as a director, that's what he's looking for because he knows everybody knows the story.
Right.
And I think what it is everybody knows the story. It's a successful franchise.
Right.
So let's cut back on the acting.
Right. And then go with the...
Don't worry about the storyline because the mystery's gone.
And go with the elaborate killing.
Let's go with the elaborate killing.
Right.
Bring them in the seats.
Right.
And let's throw the 3D factor.
And I think the only way that you're going to enjoy this movie is if you were too young to see a rated R movie back in the day, and now you can finally see a rated R movie, and this is your first time seeing it, is the only time that you're really going to enjoy this movie.
Yo, you and Ma,
You know what it is.
you know what time it is. Tell them, partner.
I know the time. No, I'm joking. Listen, justsayit.com, okay? Get on there and blog. My man Oscar Moran, he be running that whole thing. Yo, blog us, man, so we can talk about all this that we're talking about. We can talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's what this show is about, interacting with the fans. Let's do it. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to jump into a little bit of Madea.
Oh, Lord.
How you doing? Oh, God. We'll be back.
Peace.